Hello there everybody, the Hat Person here, and welcome back to some more Senran Kagura Shinovi versus. So this is going to be the last of my extras episodes for the Guessing Girls. It's not like in Hanzo where there's an extra 6th character like Daidoji or Rin or whatever. Here is only the 5 of them, and so this is going to be my last episode hanging out with the Guessing Girls, which is kind of a shame. I did grow to like the Guessing Girls quite a bit. Even though, meh. There we go. My whole feeling. My feelings on guessing. Meh. No, no, yeah, they were pretty cool. They had an alright story. It was definitely, it had like that nice twist at the end and stuff. And, you know, mostly because of the time investment, you kind of end up, you know, kind of growing to like them over time. It's not like in Persona 4, mind you. It's not that good, but it's still, you know, fairly enjoyable. And now we're about to do our last thing, our last little stretch before we finish off guessing for good, and we move on to Heibijo. So yeah, we're gonna do Trick or Treat. The goal is to defeat the boss. It's usually the boss for every single level. I don't know of any level that has a different goal. I ran out of sweets. I'll have to go get some from other people now. Alright then, so basically this is gonna be a journey for sweets, asking people if they have candy and whatnot. Alright then, we're level 21. So we have Yumi, level 37, Murakumo, level 37, Yozakura, ironically, after we had completely roasted her and said that, oh man, she's the weakest one out of all of us. Nope, she's now 43. Shiki's 35, and now Minori will be level 21. I'm assuming she's gonna end up at around the 30s, just like everyone else. Okay then, this is the last story. Here we go. I'm pretty sure you, freaking Shiki took them so that she could see you, like, get all panicky, and then she'd take pictures of you and be like, oh, how cute, I'll post them on my vlog, 1,000,000 views. Not in the sweets box, not in the toy box, not behind the TV, not inside the TV. Who ate them? Who ate my yummies? I think it was her when she went into this, like, weird, like, rage where she didn't know who she was, she didn't remember anything, she had this sugar rush where she was just a completely different person and just ragely and wildly ate all of her candy all in one go, and then she fell into a coma and she woke up and she didn't realize that it was her this entire time. Yeah, there we go, Shiki to the rescue. You ate them all yourself like yesterday. I turned to see Shiki standing next to me. She looks confused over the fact that I have a face full of chocolate all over my mouth. You're like, oh yeah. I thought the whole thing was going to be like, I'm gonna go and find the person that stole all my yummies. And the ending would be that she ate them all along. Come to think of it, she's right. I ate every last one. Now I don't have any. You're dumb, me from yesterday. Okay. Now what? I need yummies to live. Not really, but you know. Okay, only one way to do this. Trick or treat. Like, it's the middle of February. What are you doing? Why are you not fat yet? All you eat is candy. They always do that excuse of like, you know, whenever there's a character in anime or in games, you know, again, it's all like Japanese and anime style. They always like go and, you know, rag on the girl that's like really hot, but she never gets fat even though she eats a lot or whatever. And it's always like either A, she's very athletic, you know, so she like burns all the calories kicking tanks and stuff. Or they always say, oh, it all goes into my chest and doesn't go to my stomach, it goes up here, and then they have like really big boobs. So like, yeah, weird logic there. Like all of the grease, all of that sweets and stuff, they go straight to my breast. They don't go to like, you know, anywhere else. And you're standing like that, why? Yeah, I do a cool pose when I say that. I guess cool, in her opinion, in her own little definition of cool. Oh, fantastic. What if they don't have candy? I'm casting a spell. Wow, she's living in like her own little fantasy land right now. Yeah, you gotta dress up first, and then beat them up, and then take their candy. I don't care if she thinks I'm wrong. I just want yummies. That's it. Fantastic. You'd fit perfectly in like YouTube comments. I don't care whether I'm wrong or not. This is that and that's it. Now to go trick-or-treating. I wonder who might have some candy. The trick is you get pounded. Great. I'm pretty sure the first person she's gonna go to is Hibari. Like, it'd be weird if she didn't. And here we go. This is a familiar setting here. Let's see, who are we gonna fight? Who are we gonna go and trick-or-treat for? Oh boy. Okay, hold on a second. So, Asuka, because she's the nicest person in the world, she's not gonna say, like, it's not even Halloween, or what are you doing, or this is stupid. She's gonna be like, wait, hold on. I'm gonna go find something. You kind of caught me at an unexpected time. Oh, here's my candy. Look at this. You might think it's a sword. It's actually a big, long lollipop. Here, taste it with your mouth quickly. Shoves in the mouth. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's funny. Like, her taunt is it's actually her eating a cookie or something. Yeah, yeah, it's so, like, deliberately. I just love how they set it all up, you know? Like, a Fudomaki roll sweet. Like, how does that work? Was that inspired by Ikaruga and her, like, weird fusion of Fudomaki rolls? Anyway, yeah, I mean, I was pretty sure that Asuka would bring out something Hanzo-related, you know? My grandpa made this. They're like the sweet version of everything that I always eat. And it's like, oh, it's a roll and it's so big and huge and thick. No, boy. And then Asuka still says, like, oh, you know, if you want to eat it better, you know, if you want to, like, you know, have it go in a lot better, then you should probably lick it and soften it and, you know, have it get a little softer and then just slowly put your mouth into it little by little, you know. You gotta practice before you, like, put it in deep all in one go. You know, like, all of that is so suggestive. I mean, it's really funny. A lot of people always love to get angry about it. And, like, you know, I think Bill Burr, like, one of my most favorite comedians, he put it in the perfect way. It's like people on television that are professionally outraged. You know, it's like they make a living out of getting pissed off and, you know, getting angry about how this thing is destroying our country and blah, 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 and, like, that's all they can do. Yeah, I mean, I feel like people love to get, you know, as he says, professionally outraged about stuff like this, where it's like, how dare they do this, and this is disgusting, and you're a pedophile if you think this. To me, like, it's less pervy and disgusting, and it's more funny. Like, to me, this is comedy, you know, because it's obviously, like, the creators of the game are so self-aware, and they know exactly what they're doing. And so they're like, let's just have some fun with it. We know people are gonna get pissed off, so let's try and enjoy it and have fun. And so he's like, oh yeah, you know, you got the Fudomaki roll, you gotta soften them up, and, you know, just, it's fun. It's fun and it's funny. Oh god, you cannot satiate the beast. She wants sweeter candy. The hamster commands it. The best Shinovi player ever. Alright then. I guess we're done here. You have candy right there. You just summoned candy. Why can't you just use like a ninja art to summon candy? You have a magic bucket with infinite candy. Why do you have to go beat other people up? I guess the trick-or-treat is just an excuse to beat people. I don't know. Okay, get graded. I always forget that these sections exist. I'm always assuming that after the fight, I'm just gonna get moved over to another fight, but nope. I'm gonna get a D. Ah, C. Yeah. I felt like I was screwing around a little bit too much. There we go. Level 22. I didn't really want to wait for the whole bar to go all the way to the right. I just press X and there we go. I just tell me what level I am. No frantic mode bar, so we should go ahead and probably do some more frantic mode so that we can build up that bar. We want candy so much that we're gonna go frantic for it. Here we go. Now it's all icy, it's all cold. Hey, what kind of sweets are we gonna find here? Maybe some ice cream? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I'd expect it to be Yumi. Twig a tweet. Yeah, it's a Twitter references, the brand new hashtag on Twitter. Twicka tweet. You gotta tweet the kind of money that you want. No, the kind of candy. Money? You know, you see? That's the kind of stuff that I have on my brain right now, money. No, yeah, I don't know why they gotta say it like that. I guess it's just Minori trying to be cute, by definition of Yumi, and how cuteness is supposed to be, I guess. That I guess everything is based off of Yumi's weird-ass definition of what cute is, and by cute we mean, like, talking like a stupid 5-year-old that just learned how to talk the other day. And so, but, like, Minori doesn't talk like that all the time. You know, just like in that very particular specific moment. And because she said it like that, I kind of assumed, oh, well, she's gonna talk to Yumi, you know, and be like, and Yumi's gonna be like, how do I get to be as cute as you? Show me the ways, master. You're the real leader here. I'll give you all the candy you want, and then that's when we fight or something. Again, a lot of missed opportunities, you know, a lot of things in like the side stories and stuff where I feel like don't make a whole lot of sense, or feel like they could have done something better with it. You know, it's like Yozakura and the problem that she had with her gauntlets. And, you know, why not face off against Katsuragi, who I'm pretty sure has a similar problem and has a way different perspective than you, so it might be more fruitful. And I'm frozen. Great. I got hit so hard that my bucket got bent. Oh, counter. Oh, okay. Apparently I have a frying pan as a shield. Yeah, there we go. That should be the last one. Yeah, slow motion means the battle is about to ensue. Bring it on, Yozak. Alright, let's talk business. And by business, I mean sweets. Do you have them? Give them to me. And bam! There we go. Take. Oh my god, I almost. Oh, I was so close to one-shot killing you. Jeez, it seems that the longer you hold the little star thing in the bucket, like the bigger damage it does. I remember like one-shotting Hibari one time with this. But, you know, I didn't even notice it. Like, I saw, like, most of the health bar being gone. So I'm like, okay, so she's dead. But no, I saw, like, the tiny sliver and she did a limit break. And I'm like, ah, damn it. She's gonna transform. I could have gotten an A, but I had to screw it all up. Damn it. Alright then, so in the end, Yozakura does have some crackers. Some Mr. Bunny crackers. The all-famous... It's like... Damn, it's like Mr. Bunny. Like, the Mr. Bunny brand is like the Coca-Cola of the Senran Kagura world. Like, everybody has Mr. Bunny stuff. Look at this. There's even like Mr. Bunny snowmen. You know, this is like really... This looks more like Ninto. That's like Hibari's, like, summon rabbit that she uses for attacks. So I don't know if it's the same one. I don't know if Mr. Rabbit is Ninto. But, sure, whatever. In any case, there are bunnies everywhere. Bunnies in the snow. There's bunnies in the crackers. There's bunnies in, like, the only thing that isn't a bunny is like that slip and slide, like, bathing set. There's like an elephant that Yagi brought for Hibari, and this really screwed up notion of, like, this girl is like my baby or whatever, like treating her like such a child. Anyway, let's have a candy party. But we're not gonna eat any of the candy that we summon. Those are deadly candy. That's the one that we use for killing people. Blah! Your new magic word, apparently. Sure. Yeah. That's kind of how, children or childish teenagers tend to go by things. They just kind of make stuff up in their own mind, and they expect the entire world to just get it. Oh, what it is to be innocent like her. Here we go. Rabbit crackers. Give me some of that rabbit cracker. We got another C. What? That wasn't very fun. Well... I guess it wasn't, since we were about to just one-shot kill Yozakura, but I kind of screwed it up by not finishing the job. Plus, we took too long. Okay, here we go. Level 25. Yeah, there we go. We did it. I totally forgot that I said I was going to go frantic mode, and I didn't. Okay, next time, on the next battle, I think we still have like 3 different matches to do. So, yeah, let's go frantic during that time. Here we go, and now we're hitting the beach. The quest for sweets continues. Who's gonna be hanging around these parts? Alright, that's it. I don't know what it is about Ryobi, who, I guess she's a woman of few words. Doesn't really like to talk much. We don't really have a lot of super long dialogue with her ever. It's like just, the character says something, and then she says one thing, and that's it. Just keep on going with your day. Hopefully it's a little longer when we actually face off. One-on-one, face-to-face, one in front of the other. One with candy, the other one without any candy. Well, supposedly the both of them don't have any candy, right? But, you know, Minori just keeps constantly, like, summoning candy everywhere. I don't know if there's some sort of difference, but now speaking of which, there we go. Let's just do that. Let's just keep that. I'm pretty sure that the longer I hold it, the more powerful the punch is gonna be. I guess, it keeps powering up depending on how many people I beat up or kill, you know? I'm assuming that's how it works, because sometimes you have to wait a long time, and sometimes when you just beat up a bunch of people, like, it just fully charges up super quickly. So maybe it vouches more on whether I beat people up or not about whether I wait. Or maybe nothing happens when you wait. I don't know, I haven't, worked with Minori that much to be able to figure that out. Alright then, so as soon as... Man, that bucket is bright! Like Zool is inside that bucket or something. Okay, then let's hear the conversation and then kick her ass with our bucket. Nope, there we go. Blop. Okay. Yeah, they got bigger. There's your candy. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Anyway, we're gonna bring her health down by a little bit. We don't want her to limit break. We just want her to... Okay. Blop! There we go. Ah, nope, that's not enough. Yeah, okay, I kind of screwed it up. Yeah, I feel like I had to bring her down a little bit more, but I was kind of scared. Whenever you go less than half health, that's where they can do a limit break at pretty much any time. Okay, frantic. Go frantic. Yeah, okay, that whole exchange was pretty funny. Like, you know, you're flat today, so clearly you don't have any money. I mean, any candy, I mean. But then when she transforms, that's when her boobs get bigger. And it's like, oh, there's the candy. Yeah, that's that's pretty good. Anyway, let's kick your ass like I always do. Come on. Bop. Yeah, man, they're so big. How the hell do you even pull that off? Ninja magic, I guess. Anyway, there we go. We got rid of you. You didn't have any candy after all. The one Mr. Bunny candy. The vague Mr. Bunny candy. Is it a cookie? Is it a lollipop or whatever? I don't know. In any case, it's Mr. Bunny branded. Mr. Bunny will conquer the universe. Just like Coca-Cola. Or Apple. Or whatever. Rabbit Candies, that's the name of this one. It is 5-3, so we have 2 more matches to go. We got an A on this one. Yeah. We took care of the woman with no breasts. I love it. Ryobi's so bitter about not having any, about being flat. And she's like, I'm gonna frickin' destroy those useless sacks on your chest. Yeah, that whole exchange was beautiful. That was, yeah. Moving on. So, we got ourselves a fight up here on the roof of the school. Who will it be this time? Oh, there we go. That's it. Another very brief conversation. Okay, I was kind of in my mind, you know, of course, in my mind, I was like, I wonder how Ikaruga would, you know, react to all of this. And I kind of doubted that she'd be in this. Because, you know, she seems very serious and no nonsense. So I'm like, you know, she probably won't be here. Probably, like, all the jokey characters will be here, like Hikage, or, like, you know, maybe, like, Katsuragi would come in or something. But, nope. A lot of the super serious ones, well, not serious, you know, just the ones that I would never expect. Like, you know, Yozakura, Asuka, and now Ikaruga. I was kind of hoping that we'd find Hibari. Oh, she'll probably be the last one. Because Hibari loves candy too, so I'm assuming that they share something or whatever. No idea. Or maybe it'll be a double up with Yagyu and Hibari. I don't know. But now I just want to see what Ikaruga says, because she's like the exemplary class representative. And so she's like, oh, your skirt's too short. She's like the hall monitor of the world. She's like, oh, your skirt's too short. That's indecent. That's dishonorable. Don't do this and don't do that. You can't bring candy on the school grounds. stop smoking, you're pregnant, you know, all of that stuff. So, yeah, I'm sure something's gonna happen here. Minori is never one to let go of her candy that easily. So she's gonna be like, no, this candy's mine, and Ikaruga's like, no, you can't have it. And, they're gonna fight or whatever. Okay, then. Here we go. Again, I hate to have to kick the ass of my favorite girl, but, you know, I'll do what must be done. Bring it.
まったく甘いものばかり食べていると栄養が偏ってしまいます。甘いものって美味しい。仕方がありません。私特製の栄養満点スイーツを差し上げます。野菜やお肉、お魚、納豆、穀物などいろいろなものが入った特製スイーツです。変な色。こんなの欲しくないよ。
Alright, so there we go. Ikaruga has some really weird sweets. They're not really all that sweet if it's meat. Meat and grain. That's not really... I think she has a really weird definition of what sweet is. You wanna see sweet? Here's sweet. Pancakes! Blah! There we go. I love how they just fall from the ground. Like God, they just decided to have breakfast and dropped a pancake. We're like, wait, okay, Earthlings. Just, you know, heads up. Blah! Falls on a cat. Okay, come on, more pancakes. Give you a double stack. Blah! There's actually an IHOP close to where I live. And my brother is always saying, like, we have to go on, like, the day that they have free waffles or whatever. Like, I don't know what it is. I think, like, every Tuesday or every Saturday or whatever, they have, like, free pancakes or, like, discounted pancakes or whatever. I don't know what it is, but there's, like, a special offer on something. And my brother's always like, we gotta go! And so, he wants to go in the same way of how, like, the Jack in the Box has, like, the night menu. You know, like, oh, you can get this box of, like, a burger and a taco or whatever. But, you know, you gotta order it, like, after 9 p.m. or whatever. And so, yeah, it's weird. I don't know. He likes those weird, like, time-oriented things. I get scared when some food smells funny. That's a screenshot right there. Oh, man. And here we are with another episode of things that sound strange out of context. I get scared when food smells funny. What if a lollipop smells funny? Huh? Well, what are you gonna do about that? Are you gonna be conflicted? Okay, flying sweets. I don't know what's so flying about them. The only thing flying were the pancakes that I used to annihilate my enemies. It's 5-4. Oh god, okay, that bar is moving very quickly. How much did we level up? 32? Yeah, probably be 32. I just kind of have a feeling, you know, of, you know, how far they're gonna go. Okay, then, so if this last mission doesn't have Hibari, I'm gonna be disappointed. Because, naturally, she'd be the one to have sweets, right? And here we go. This is the last fight of the, Minori side story, and the last fight of, this will be actually the last time we ever, fight as a Gessen student. We're gonna move on to, other greener pastures now. And we're fighting Yomi! What? Where's Hibari in this? Shame, what's that? Okay, oh, I accidentally interrupted it. Sorry. Oh? Oh, great. You're gonna leave me on a cliffhanger. I love it. This chocolate has hair in it. Yeah, I don't know if you should eat that. But yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty safe to eat anything that Yomi gives you. I mean, she loves bean sprouts with a passion. So, yeah, there really isn't all that big of a problem. It's pretty much just, you know, regular food fused with bean sprouts. And bean sprouts don't really taste like anything. I mean, they kind of give, you know, your soup or something a little bit more flavor, or like your meal or something. They're not... I've eaten bean sprouts. They're alright. I mean, mix it up with a little bit of rice, some soy sauce, and some, you know, chopped steak. Oh, man, that's delicious. I want some right now. I would love to make myself a little bit of that right now. I can cook. I can make myself that. The problem is that I get a little lazy sometimes. Okay. Yomi is, she's pretty cool. She's also one of my favorite girls. Man, if I had to, it'd be very difficult to compile a top 5 of my favorite girls because, there's a lot of girls in the cast that I like. I mean, number 1 is Ikaruga, obviously, right? And the second one, I think I already had a I think Katsuragi, yeah. I mean, Ikaruga, Katsuragi, who would be number 3? Probably Yomi, yeah. Number 4 would be Mirai. And then number 5, man, that's difficult. I think Hikage. I love seeing Hikage in like a bunch of comedic scenarios. Just seeing her perspective on things and seeing how she constantly misunderstands everything. That, and also like just as a fighting character, like when I'm playing the game, she's really cool to use. She's really fast. She poisons everybody. Her aerial is really cool. Like she has like this really good spread out attack where she throws like a million knives and stuff, and that just ends up hitting everybody. She's pretty cool, like as a fighting character and also as like just a character in general. Yomi's pretty cool. I like her voice actress. Like she has a really nice voice. I love hearing Yomi talk. With Katsuragi, well, of course, her personality is great, and she packs a punch with her kicks. Ikaruga is just Ikaruga, and I love her for that. Mirai, again, is also, she's a pretty cool, interesting character, and her weapons are just pretty cool. She has like just these giant guns, and just the way that she interacts with all the other characters is also fairly fun to see. So yeah, I mean, that's basically like the main ones that I like. Which isn't to say that I hate all the other ones, far from it. But, you know, all of the other ones either don't catch my attention long enough, or I don't interact with them enough, or whatever, yeah. I mean, for example, like, I don't necessarily hate Riona, right? But she just kind of has that whole, like, masochistic thing that I'm not personally into, so it's like, I'm not really gonna talk to her or use her all that much. And besides, she's a weird character. Like, she ice skates, and she uses, like, these dual pistols that are really weird. So, yeah. Again, so here we go with the infinite curse of the enemies that don't stop respawning. Might as well go frantic and just make mincemeat out of these people. Oh, God, what happens? Oh, ninja art. Crap. Yeah, oh, God, she has, like, these really, like, wide-ranging ninja arts. Yomi's dangerous if you leave her alone for too long. She's a heavy hitter. She's a very heavy character with a very heavy sword. And if you're not careful, you're donezo. Donezo maganzo. Man, I'm really tearing these guys apart. I'm really smacking them. Wow, okay, yeah, I feel like these guys are just gonna infinitely keep spawning. And, unless I kill Yomi, I think... Okay, let's have one final candy party. There we go. For the horde. Go! And Yomi's immediately dead. Come on, show me a little love. Blah! There we go, you're done. All weird and crispy. Chocolate bean sprouts, huh? So basically it's just a chocolate with like a weird wobbly like texture to it. Yeah. I mean, because bean sprouts don't really taste like much of anything. I mean, eating bean sprouts by themselves, I don't think that'd be all that good. But, you know, if you season them, if you like, you know, put a little bit of lemon on it with some soy sauce, mix it up with maybe some onions and some rice, you know, some chopstick, kind of like basically like teriyaki or something. Yeah, that'd be delicious. Alright, what's up? How is this gonna end? Wow. The yummiest yummy ever. It's not even sweet. Well, I mean, it is chocolate. It does have chocolate in it, but the bean sprout itself is not sweet. It's no, excuse me, like I talked and burped at the same time, I apologize. It's crispy and sweet at the same time, and the blend is just amazing. My smile's so big I can barely bite down. Great, now Yomi, she's immediately gonna be like, you're my best friend now. A sister in Sproutitude, great. So fantastic. If you want to find a way to hit on Yomi, or if you want to get closer to her, there we go. Just say that you like bean sprouts. Just pretend that you're like super obsessed with them, and she's gonna love you immediately. She gives me a great big hug. Alright. Sprout sweets. Alright. I'm surprised. I mean, there has to be something like that in real life, right? I mean, there has to be. I mean, you already have like Pocky, right? It was essentially just like a little like cookie stick with chocolate on it. So how about like bean sprouts? I don't know, that'd be weird. I get to be Yomi's apprentice. Apprentice on what? On Spratitude, as you said? Man, just making up words. Like freaking Borderlands 2 or whatever, like Badassitude or something. A week later, wow, what happened after that? Everybody died. Like, I would have liked to seen like just a screenshot of Fallout 4. You know, like everybody dies because of bean sprouts. You have like these bean sprout monsters walking around. I don't know. Man. I don't know what this is. Is this heaven or hell? Me and Yomi have been making sprout sweets every day, goddamn. I haven't gone to the bathroom in a whole week. This is the same pair of clothing I've been wearing ever since. We bake them up and eat them up, and then happiness sprouts inside us. Oh, don't describe it like that. I don't need any other yummies. As long as I've got sprouts, I'm good. Jeez. Viva Sprout Sweets. It's like we're lost in a deep, dark jungle of sprouts. Great. Flashback, and then they're gonna flash back to reality, and they're just gonna be like in the corner of an alley, just like in fetal position, going sprout, 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 sprites, with an empty can of just crack. But we're happy here, and we're never coming out. They're like super happy now, and then they're gonna flash back to reality, and like the two of them in like in a hospital bed in a coma, just saying sprouts, sprouts, sprouts. Asuka's like crying. I'm like, are they gonna make it? Ikaruga's like, I don't think they ever will wake up. No. To be continued. That's how it ends. It just ends, and the both of them on like a bean sprout coma, never to wake up again. All because Minori just got too greedy with those sweets. Anyway, we're done. Alright, let's get graded. Sprout chocolates. Sprout chocolat. I did waste too much time beating everybody up, so yeah, of course I got a D. D for Dean Sprouts? Haha. Well, I don't know. We're leveled up a lot. 36. I'm such a good girl, she says. Yeah, you are. Although, you can get a little bit, you know, carried away with those bean sprouts and those sweets, and yeah, everything in moderation, even in moderation. Minori's outfit, bull and purr. There we go, my favorite color, bull purr. Yeah, blue and purple, I know what that is. Bean Sprout Paradise. And let's play. Hey, similar to what I'm doing right now. Minori voice set. Okay, we got all that. I think I'll buy that with Ayame later on. Let's go ahead and save our progress. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that about does it. Actually, let's go ahead and see our time and stuff. Shinovi Girls Hearts, 10 out of 14. Heavy Joe Battle Records, 0 out of 24, and question mark, we still haven't seen that. We've been playing for about 27 hours, give or take. There have been a few moments where I've left the game on standby, and I haven't really actually played or recorded anything. So you can maybe shave off maybe like 1 or 2 hours. So yeah, maybe like around 25 hours will be more accurate. But yeah, that about does it right now. That is the end of the Gessen story officially. We're done. We did all the story. We did all of the side stuff. There really is nothing else for us to explore, unless you want to go through the whole thing again, but in hard mode, which I would not recommend, because that really doesn't make for good videos, because, you know, I'm just replaying everything all over again, and it's just a little bit more difficult. But anyway, I think that about does it for us. Say goodbye to the Gessen girls, because that's the last we'll see of them. I'll probably come back here to just change their clothing to, like, their alternate costumes and stuff like that, to, you know, all of the different outfits that belong to them exclusively. So, like, that whenever we meet them again as enemies, rather than playable characters, because we're going to be doing the Heavy Joe story. So, yeah, it's going to be nice to just kind of distinguish them in that way. I think that'll be pretty cool. And that'll give us a lot more space to just customize the other girls that we're going to be using later on. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, and of course, subscribe, so that you never miss a single video when it comes out. And yeah, so you guys know the drill. I'm going to take a small break, not too big of a break, just a small break from Shinovi Versus. I'm basically just going to wait until I get that itch to play the game again, which really doesn't take too much time. And so I'll start doing the Heavy Joe story again. Or who knows, maybe I'll, you know, I'll stay on my break, and I'll keep recording, episodes, maybe one at a time, and I'll just keep accumulating them, and I'll just, post them when the time comes, without having to worry about, binging on recording, because then I still have, like, a whole bunch of other stuff to worry about, so, yeah. Anyway, all in due time. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Gessen side of the story, and guess what? This has been a long journey, but we're barely halfway through, so yeah, hold your horses. We're nowhere near done.